comments, man. I comment back. I'm always in the comments, so don't. Couch Gang, Hip Hop, Crimeys, and Crimettes, welcome back to the couch. It's your man Bito back with another reaction. So if you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. Guess who's back on the couch again? And it's been a long time since I've gotten this young lady back on the couch again, but timing is always great. Snow the Product. Snow the Product, y'all. Snow the Product. I say that one more time. Snow the Product. Shout out to Snow the Product, man. One of the first female MCs that I feel like I've got introduced to on this channel when I started this. And we spinning the block on her because for some reason, y'all wasn't telling me to go listen to more Snow. I seen certain comments being like Snow Drop did this and the third, but y'all never pop up in the lives. Y'all don't be popping up and pulling up too often. So sometimes I have to go and dig upon myself. But she dropped a song called Bless Your Heart, Fake Christians. Ooh, this is spicy. Let's see what we got here. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Snow the Product. Bless your heart.
How'd that cross necklace get over your horns? You know the saying, I bet you be sweating like a whore in church, spending too much time, try to hide behind the Bible. Get in front of it, find out that Jesus was a foreigner. Virgin Mary, you would've deported her. Not before your husband found out she was a minor, he'd have ordered her. Him and his buddies would've recorded her, transported her, extorted her, and then sent her to the coroner. You don't get to pray for me. You won't let your heart out of this one. I know that your hate runs deep. God is probably tired of getting name dropped by fake Christians. You don't get to pray for me. You won't let your heart out of this one.
Hold on. She said a lot in that first few bars there. She talking that shit right now. This is a song that'll ruffle a lot of feathers. You know, it goes for those people that hide behind the Bible, hide behind these things, and have a lot of skeletons in their closet, or just try to ignore the truth that's within the Bible and shit. This is why I leave this part. This is why I leave religion alone. This is personally why I leave it alone, because there's a lot of contradictions within it, and then there's a lot of people that you talk to in the real world every day who try to weaponize it to fit their agenda. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. She's speaking on it in this song right here. Shout out Snow the Product. Okay. Shit, I know certain people said she was a shit, but I know they ain't no way they about to listen to her after certain songs. So I'm just like, yo, how you gonna like her? But she's anti-ICE, she's anti-MAGA, and it looks like she's talking stuff on that religion stuff too. So how you gonna like her? How you gonna like her if these things, you know what I'm saying, if she's on this type of time? I don't get it. Judgmental right there.
How'd that cross necklace get over your horns? You know the saying, I bet you be sweating like a whore in church, spending too much time, try to hide behind the Bible. Get in front of it, find out that Jesus was a foreigner. Virgin Mary, you would have deported her. Not before your husband found out she was a minor.
And she says that because it's like, yo, if you really understand the Bible, which for me, like, I know enough about the Bible to know these, like, small facts. These obvious facts. But then when you have people being like, yes, immigration, get them all out of here, all this, I'm like, y'all understand Jesus wasn't a white man, right? Jesus was not a white man. Period.
He'd have ordered her. Him and his buddies would have recorded her, transported her, extorted her, and then sent her to the coroner. You don't get to pray for me. You won't let your heart out of this one. I know that your hate runs deep. God is probably tired of getting name dropped by fake Christians. You don't get to pray for me.
A lot of fake Christians.
You won't let your heart out of this one. I know that your hate runs deep. God is probably tired of getting name dropped by fake Christians. I'm pretty sure that God's annoyed of racists bringing him up. Sick of you chumps showing up to take a sip of the cup. You call me Aztec savages, but the cup, isn't it blood? Isn't the stuff symbolic? Oh, it's different, huh? Introduction to blood sacrifice. He died so you can commit your crimes. Here's the hoping he come back to life. I can't wait to see the face on every single preacher's wife. All them secrets you've been keeping, tell me how you sleep at night. All them evil things you feeling, don't leave cause you be polite. Cause this even and the thieving ain't concealed as recondite. Only a few people know. And you know why they keep it tight. You don't get to pray for me. You won't let your heart out of this one. I know that your hate runs deep. God is probably tired of getting name dropped by fake Christians. You don't get to pray for me. You won't let your heart out of this one. I know that your hate runs deep. God is probably tired of getting name dropped by fake Christians. Recognize all of it, don't know what a proverb is. Cherry picking Bible scripts, oh my God. Arrogance, lying in the Lord names ain't honoring. Pride leading the blind again, oh my God. You must be drunk off the blood of Christ. Or maybe you just back hitting the hooch again. Or back to cosplaying a hooligan. The grift, the cross, to get the dollars like what? Now you forgot where you and your hoochie been? You don't get to pray for me. You won't let your heart out of this one. I know that your hate runs deep. God is probably tired of getting name dropped by fake Christians. You don't get to pray for me. You won't let your heart out of this one. I know that your hate runs deep. God is probably tired of getting name dropped by fake Christians.
So many fake Christians out there. There's really a lot, though. There really be a lot. This is why I don't really bang with it too much. When a foreigner resides among you in your land, do not mistreat them. The foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourself, for you are foreigners in Egypt. Leviticus 1933. Leviticus 1934. Shout out Snow for that real ass song right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Snow the Product for that real ass song. Now, you know, there's a lot of people out here in the universe that ain't gonna fly with a lot of them. That, you know, that's gonna alter their reality. Songs like this and points like this and things that are seen by people, the only thing that really separates it from is like these people see it, but because they've used it as a crutch, or they're afraid to look in the mirror, or they're afraid of their reality being altered, because some people don't know what to do when their reality is altered like that. Like, I've seen people witness this stuff in my own personal life. Like, people do not know what to do if you really peel back the layers on certain things. And people have, like, me personally, I feel like folks that are in your face weaponizing or using the Christian or the God word to, you know, serve their agenda, I feel like those people have the most insecurities and the most to, you know, lose when they realize what they prayed for, what they've been led to believe for so long is stripped and shakes them up. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to operate like that. But, you know, that's why I never got too heavily involved in religion. I've watched so many people around me just really be fucked up, I'm not gonna lie, or just be funny people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, nobody's perfect, but those people try to seem to be more holier than thou and judge everybody else while not looking in the mirror themselves, but tell you that they're looking in the mirror. Like, those people have this real weird way of contradicting themselves, kind of similar to the book. No offense to people out there that hold it close to their hearts and stuff, but there's a lot of contradictions within that, to be honest. And then when you talk that, the ones that really kind of be phony or fake be trying to push it onto you. That's just me. That's just my opinion and my observation. But shout out Snow the Product on that. I'm giving that song a 5. I'm giving that song because I feel her points. I relate to those points. And I personally seen those points. And I know people hide behind religion. And I know people are fake Christians and trying to act like they're holier than thou. So, you know, shout out Snow. I know a lot of people don't go bang with Snow, but shout out Snow over here, B. We fuck with Snow over here. We out of here. Peace.